had it that time. Those waves are so powerful. I can barely balance on the board, let alone stand up. Yeah, and they aren't even that big. Imagine what a tsunami is like. No way, man. Those are scary. Aren't they caused by earthquakes or something? Yeah. A tsunami is a series of waves caused by an underwater earthquake, landslide, or volcano. Those things can destroy a whole city. Where do waves get all their power? I mean, I know waves get bigger when it's windy, but there's gotta be more to it than that. There is. Waves are really just the up and down movement of energy on the water's surface. Wind, volcanoes, earthquakes, landslides, they all cause waves. And depending on how powerful the cause of the wave is, a wave can have as much energy as a tsunami or be as harmless as a ripple. I don't think it was just an up and down movement that made it hard for me to stand up in the waves. There was definitely a push. Wasn't that the waves too? Nope. The push is the current. A current is the constant movement of water in a river or ocean. So the waves and currents work together. No wonder I couldn't stand. It was 2 against 1. Yeah, currents are pretty powerful too. And unlike waves that just go up and down, a current moves in giant circles. Currents sound kind of tricky. Well, they can be. There are actually 2 different types of currents: surface currents and deep water currents. What you felt was a surface current. Surface currents move along the edges of continents. Where'd that surface current get such a powerful push? Surface currents are pushed along by the wind and the Coriolis effect. And you lost me. What? The Coriolis effect. It's the effect of the Earth's rotation that causes wind to move in a curved path, east to west instead of north and south. Because the wind's direction is controlled by the Coriolis effect, the direction of the currents is too. Okay, that makes complete sense. Anything else I should know about surface currents? One more thing. Surface currents affect weather and climate. As they move along the edge of the continents, they bring hot or cold water along with them. Winds blow the warm or cold temperatures carried by the currents over the land and cause changes in the weather and climate along the coast. What about deep water currents? The wind can't do much for them if they're deep underwater. You're right. Unlike surface currents, deep water currents are moved by temperature and saltiness, not wind. Yeesh. Between the waves and the currents, there sure is a lot of commotion in the ocean. Think you soaked everything up? Like a sponge, Sam. A wave is the up and down movement of energy on the surface of water. Waves like tsunamis carry a ton of energy and can cause some major damage. A current is moving water that travels in a circular path. As currents travel around the world, they affect the climates of the lands they pass by. All right, surfer dude. You certainly stayed afloat that time. Gonna give it another go out there? Nah, I think this surfer's just gonna soak up the sun.